على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear brothers and sisters, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all His blessing, and we thank Allah for the ni'mah of understanding and comprehending. And the story of Youssef alayhi salam is always has lesson for us to learn from. And today, inshallah, just briefly, I want to share with you just one lesson of the story of Sayyidina Youssef alayhi salam. Are you with Youssef or with his brothers? Youssef is a prophet. He ended up to be prophet, but he is his favorite son to his father. But Youssef's brothers were adult, and also later on, in a way, blessed, because their father is Yaqub alayhi salam. So imagine the stories that later on come to Youssef, and which side you are going to take. The side the little child who's been thrown into the well because his brothers are jealous. That's normal for adults. That's normal for reasonable people to look after the vulnerable and the weak and maybe the one that they can hurt. Where is the akhlaq? Where is the deen? Where is the example of their father as prophet of God? And what is the role of the adult toward the little child? You see, sometimes just the ideas is not enough. How many Youssef we have seen, at least in our lifetime? It's not too far away, just last decade. A Youssef came to Egypt. What did they do to him? They conspired on him. And they know that he's innocent and a good man and legally came in and properly elected, etc., etc. Not only put him in well, they put him in jail until death. You think that is happening only over there? It's almost everywhere. When we see somebody successful, when we see somebody is better, when we have all those sickness in our hearts, jealousy, hatred, hasad, baghda, and we start looking with ego, with why it's not me, why this, and then we jump on that person, not to advise, not to counsel, not to work together, is rather to kill. And that's what they want to do. اقتلوا يوسف أو اطرحوه أرضا يخل لكم وجه أبيكم. Now you will become the one. That society is continuing in every society you see. And then look at this like reverse concepts in our mind as human beings. وَتَكُونُوا مِن بَعْدِهِ قَوْمًا صَالِحِينَ. How you are going to be salih when you are killing somebody? How you are going to be salih if you are working for the masjid and you conspiring against the imam? How you are going to be salih when you are doing fasad? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us about that in the beginning of the Quran. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ قَالُوا إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ أَلَا إِنَّهُمْ هُمُ الْمُفْسِدُونَ وَلَكِنْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling us that if you tell them, even you counsel them, even you talk to them, there are some class of people that is unfortunately repeated in our life Whether it's a small community, small society, or you go to the whole country. In fact, nowadays we have it in the whole ummah. And look what's happening lately. Because some country is like squeezed in between, and now go and hit them, go and kill them. Who is our Youssef nowadays? Our brother and sister in Gaza. Nobody cares. Let's clean it up. Let's kill them, let's get rid of them. Look at the brothers. Kings, presidents, leaders, generals, armies. Get rid of them, our problem will be finished. This is the mentality that is wrong. And that is what we have to be aware of. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling us, لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي يُوسُفَ وَإِخْوَتِهِ آيَاتٌ لِلسَّائِلِينَ. There is hikmah, there is wisdom for the people who are really want to know. And the ayat continue. That's maybe there are some good people here and there. But when those good people don't stand up, when they don't voice their opinion, when they don't participate, when they don't really, as we say, go to arm, that we can stand for what's right. Like they did with Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, the Sahaba. Everybody coming to say, let's compromise, let's do this, let's do that. We would not have even nation, we will not have even Islam. He said, no, we are not going to compromise on the truth. Even if it's like a robe, small little robe of the zakah that they had used to pay to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I will fight them for it. And yet, our fellow brothers and sisters, they don't want to fight, or our nations, or our people, they don't want to fight even for being there, or just stop the killing, or do the minimum. Dear brothers and sisters, we have to take the ibrah. And you may say, well, everybody's like that, what can we do? Start with yourself. How many times we heard that? Start with yourself. Find that you are with Youssef or with his brothers. His brothers are not totally ugly or evil, but they have to go along and accept the false and follow the wrong. That is a problem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling us the story, and we know the end of it. They apologize. Sorry to hurt you. Take him away from his father for so long, from childhood until become adult. That is crime. Allah Ghafurur Rahim, yes, that's in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's side. But in my side, what did you do to me? And that's where we have to be always engaged and alert. That you have these people who think they are getting better off by getting rid of the truth, the facts, the islah, or the muslihin. The muslihin. Remember this? If we have a chance, we'll talk about it inshallah next time. Because there's difference between I am salih, I pray, I have a beard, I dress, I come to the masjid and pray, and I am muslih. I want to do what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, command what's right, forbid what's wrong, and follow the right guidance of Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase our iman and show us the right path and make us of those salihin and muslihin and make us with Youssef and the truth inshallah. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم واغفر لنا يا مولانا إنك أنت الغفور الرحيم وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Please join